Before the crown, there was the wood. Before the glory, there was the blood. We want the throne, but avoid the cross. Silence in heaven, and the Lamb stood still. Timber against his skin, carrying the weight of all our sin. It wasn't a story, it wasn't a sign, it was God pouring out his life. They struck the face of the not weakness, but holy design. The King chose death so I could have life. The cross was not defeat, it was victory's start. The blood that fell that day was rewriting my heart. Thorns on his head, but glory in his eyes. They called him broken, but that was the greatest sacrifice. You speak of power, but power forgets. Power is love that chooses to live. The sun went dark, the earth shook loud, heaven stood still as hope cried out. But it wasn't over, the stone would roll, the grave can't hold the risen Lord. I was the sinner, you took my place. I was the debtor, you gave me grace. It wasn't the nails that held you there, it was your love, their endless care. You rose again, and death lost its throne. You rose again, now I am not alone. The cross still speaks to every heart. No one is too far gone for your love to start. 'cause you gave